In a particular place in Africa, there is a special man. One would call him an angel. His name is Evariste, and he is a father of 4 children. In the village from where he lives, they call him a good Samaritan. Others call him a guardian angel because he left all his fortune to help the helpless. This man was a teacher with an average salary, but he quit teaching for money to teach for free. He has been teaching for free for a period of 23 years, and he has no plans on stopping. The question is, what made this man quit his paying job to teach for free? In addition to that, teaching the kids under the trees outside on the pastures. And he has never been discouraged. So, how has this man's life changed from dirty, torn clothes to wearing a good costume? This is how it all started. In 1998, when Evariste was a teacher in his village, every time he went and came back from school, he met a lot of children who dropped out of school, roaming on the streets. Every day he went to work, he could see them and continued his journey to work, but the images of the children stayed on his mind. As days went by, the children became a problem in that village. They spent their days roaming in the village, stealing from their parents and neighbors, consuming drugs. All those attitudes saddened Evariste. As a teacher and educated person, Evariste evaluated these children's attitudes, searching for the root of the cause of their behaviors and the reasons why they dropped out of school. Then he found out that it's because they come from poor families. Normally, there are common basic needs every person needs. Also, a student needs basic school materials such as a school uniform, school fees, books, pens, and food. Upon Evariste's evaluation, he found out that the root cause of these kids' behavior is because of poverty. They can't even afford the basic needs, and some of their parents never went to school, which is why they never understood the importance of taking their kids to school. Most of the people in this village are farmers. They only survive through agriculture, and most of them never went to school. Upon realizing all of this, teacher Evariste decided to put in his resignation letter to the school's administration, although the school wasn't happy for his resignation because they all really loved him. His family was also surprised by his decision, thinking that he became crazy. Until now, Evariste had not explained his moves and decisions to anyone. After some time from then, it's when he decided to inform his family the reason to why he quit his job, and they fell into a trance again. We would like to inform you that in those times from when he was still a working teacher, he was a well-respected man in the village. People used to come to him seeking for advice and different sorts of help, which is why his family and friends never understood the reasons to his decision. Evariste started implementing his thoughts as a person whose research reveals that the problem was poverty. He started going door to door asking parents to entrust him with their kids' education and that they should not worry about the school fees because he'll teach them for free. In addition, no school uniform needed. Children will use their casuals. Upon the parents hearing all this, because they normally knew him as an intelligent teacher and a decent person, they started giving him their children. He started registering the kids going from door to door, checking on the street kids whose age is fit for school, and his list summed up to 104 kids. He used his previous savings to buy a few books and pens for the kids. Therefore, he sat them under the tree down on the ground and started teaching them. As a clever teacher, he woke up very early in the morning, prepared his daily case study, and therefore went home by another picking up the kids. He even used to carry some of them on his back. These pickups prevented the kids from dodging studies, however much they loved the streets. His strategy kept the kids coming to attend the studies every day. He encouraged them a lot, and he did it like other schools do, teaching the kids for some hours, but also giving them a break time to relax and play, teaching a few kids some songs. Time came and the kids fell in love with studying. Furthermore, Evariste continued teaching in that unpleasant situation. He endured the sun, rain, hunger. His shoes and clothes also worn off. A man who had a good life left his simple good life all to help the helpless. A previous teacher who simply used to buy himself a drink forgot about it. But when he looked back, he was so happy because the kids had stopped roaming the streets in their village. And to him, it was a great achievement that made him even more proud and motivated. However, at the end of the week, if Evariste had no class to teach, he could do part-time jobs or go help his wife cultivating. It was one day when Afrimac's team of journalists was working around his village, they heard about this man's special story and went to testify. As soon as we met him, we found him playing with the kids and they looked happy. But the first thing our journalist saw was poverty and no means of a better education to these children. The children had no basic school materials, as well as their teacher who looked penniless. He told Afrimax TV followers about his journey from since he quit his teaching job in 1998 to sacrifice himself for the youth. This story became viral around the world. Every person who heard about this man was touched. That's when people started donating some money from all around to help him. Time came. Afrimax team visited again to give him all the help that was contributed from different places. Evariste was given a well-constructed school, children were given all the basic school materials. He was also provided a team of teachers to help him. He also turned into a new leaf from wearing dirty, torn clothes into wearing costumes, nice leather shoes, tie, and a hat. He quit teaching from under trees down on the grounds into a well-constructed, spacious class blocks. This is the reward to patience and kindness. Today, Evariste's own family's life has changed a lot. Even the life of this village's kids has also changed. Their parents have as well realized the importance of going to school. They are the ones who take the first place into encouraging their children to go to school. This influenced many children, and their number has increased from 104 to 1,000 and more. Like this teacher testified, his first students have graduated. Some of them have even acquired decent jobs, which makes him even more proud because his strength was not wasted. This man testifies that there is no better career in the whole world to him than being a teacher because he believes that it's the only better contribution he can offer, starting from kids to adults. He is planning on training the adults in his village so that they may also have basic education such as reading, writing, and speaking foreign languages. And he has already prepared their room at his school. There's only remaining a starting day. We would like to remind you that he did all of this on his own for a period of 23 years without any gain. This is the special story of a good Samaritan who left his paying teaching job to offer a free education to the kids who dropped out of school because of their family's poverty. Thanks for watching. This is Afrimax English. Please remember to subscribe for more videos.